Prince Andrew has officially lost it over, wait for it, speed bumps. Yes, you heard that correctly. The Duke of York, the same man who thought a Pizza Express alibi was bulletproof, has now been caught having a full-blown meltdown at construction workers because they dared to install traffic calming measures near his palace gates. I mean, what's next? A royal tantrum over expired parking meters? Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. I'm your host, bringing you all the royal tea that's too hot to handle. And today we're diving into what I'm calling Speed Bumpgate, because apparently, even traffic safety measures are now a threat to royal dignity. So buckle up, cookies. This ride's about to get bumpy. But here's where it gets absolutely bonkers. This isn't just any ordinary road rage incident. Oh no, this is peak Andrew behavior wrapped in entitlement with a bow made of pure aristocratic fury. And the best part? King Charles might have orchestrated the whole thing as the ultimate passive-aggressive brother move. Picture this, it's a lovely day in Windsor Great Park. Construction workers are doing their job, installing perfectly reasonable speed bumps to stop people from turning the royal estate into their personal racetrack. Standard stuff, right? Wrong. Because apparently, nobody told Prince Andrew that traffic laws apply to him too. Our beloved Duke comes trotting along on his horse, and yes, the irony of complaining about speed limits while literally on a horse is not lost on anyone with two brain cells. When he spots these workers just working. The audacity. And what does our mature, 64-year-old prince do? Does he politely inquire about the construction schedule? Does he perhaps wave regally and continue on his merry way? Instead, he pulls up like some sort of deranged medieval lord and bellows. What the F*** are you doing now? I'm sorry. What? Andrew, mate. They're installing speed bumps, not dismantling your entire existence. Though honestly, at this point, I'm not sure there's much difference in his mind. According to sources, and bless these royal insiders for giving us this comedy gold, Andrew is obviously a bit peeved because he likes to drive his car quite fast out of Royal Lodge. Let me get this straight. A man who spent years trying to convince us he doesn't sweat is now sweating over the fact that he might have to slow down to, what, 20 miles per hour instead of 30? The absolute tragedy. It's like watching a toddler have a meltdown because someone moved their favorite toy truck. Except this toddler has a royal title and a 31-bedroom mansion. Now, before you think this is just another rich man problems story, let's talk about why this particular speed bump has Andrew's knickers in such a twist. Because this isn't just about traffic calming, darlings. This is about power, territory, and the world's most expensive family feud. Royal Lodge isn't just Andrew's home, it's his fortress. This 31-bedroom monument to excess has been his safe haven since 2003, thanks to a sweetheart lease deal he struck with the late Queen Elizabeth. We're talking about a 75-year lease on a property that would make Downton Abbey look like a garden shed. But here's where it gets absolutely delicious. King Charles has been trying to boot his brother out of this palace for years. We're talking about a royal eviction notice that makes reality TV look tame. Charles wants Andrew in something smaller, something more appropriate for someone who's basically royal persona non grata. And now, we have speed bumps appearing right by Andrew's gate. Speed bumps that need royal approval. Speed bumps that Charles, as the Ranger of Windsor Great Park, would have had to sign off on. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the possibility of the most epic sibling rivalry move in royal history. Forget cutting people out of wills. Charles might have just installed physical obstacles to mess with his brother's morning commute. It's like when your sibling moves your coffee mug to a different cabinet every day. Except this coffee mug costs millions of pounds and comes with armed security. The man is literally holding onto this property like it's the last life raft on the Titanic. And maybe it is. Because let's be honest, Royal Lodge isn't just a home for Andrew, it's a symbol. It's proof that he still matters, that he still has a place in the royal hierarchy, that he's not completely irrelevant. Right? Cookies. Let's zoom out from speed bump drama for a hot minute and talk about what this incident really represents. Because this tantrum? It's not about road safety. It's about a man who's watched his entire world crumble and is now losing it over the smallest inconveniences. Think about Andrew's journey, from war hero to working royal to, well, let's just say his reputation took more hits than a pinata at a children's party. The man went from being someone people respected to someone people crossed the street to avoid. When you've lost almost everything, your military titles, your royal patronages, your public respect, suddenly every little thing becomes a massive affront. That speed bump isn't just a traffic calming measure. It's another reminder that the world doesn't revolve around him anymore. It's actually quite sad when you think about it. Here's a man who once flew helicopters in the Falklands War, now reduced to shouting at construction workers because he might have to brake slightly earlier when leaving his mansion. But let's not forget the absolutely iconic family dysfunction on display here. We've got King Charles, who's supposedly given up trying to evict his brother, potentially playing the world's most expensive practical joke. We've got Andrew, clinging to Royal Lodge like it's his security blanket. And somewhere in the background, we've got the rest of the royal family probably face-palming so hard they're leaving permanent marks. It's like Christmas dinner with your most dysfunctional relatives, except it's happening in public and everyone's wearing crowns. Now, let's talk about how the internet has responded to Speed Bumpgate. Because honestly, the memes alone are worth their weight in royal jewels. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve.